All right. Hey, everyone. Happy end of the weekend. Happy end of the weekend. Hope you had a good one. Hope you made the most of it because it's over. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm looking for the music. Here we go. Let's get the music going. All right. I'm on a little bit late because I was doing some music stuff, but I'm back. So let's get to it. Hope you're all doing well. There we go. Hope you're having a good one. Winston, congrats on getting first. Unstable Potato Rat. Hope you're doing well. Get all the jiggles out. Okay. So we finished the fans. The fans are all done except the ends. Got to weave in all the ends. 8 of them are done. Half of them are done. See, look how clean they are. And 8 are not. 8 are all messy. So let's just get to it. We got lots of ends. If we've got 8 times 2 times 8, 16 times 8 plus 1, it's a ton. It's hundreds of ends to weave in. So let's go. Hey Mimi, how's it going? Nothing to do but to go. So let's go.
Oh, ha, 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 ha.
Hope you're all having a... Ooh, there's Dywick. Dywick, how are you doing? Hope you had a good weekend. I managed to finish Winsing's entry music, so we should hear that at some point. Silly's doing better. It's your turn to be in the hospital with her. Oh, good. Okay. How long will she have to be in the hospital? Glad to hear things are still going. You worked all weekend, finally a break. All right. Well, enjoy your break. Do you have any plans for your break? Wait, where did that go? I cut off a piece. Oh, there it is. Where did that go? It didn't work. Hold on. I know I got it in here, right? Hold on. Boo. Username. Oh, damn it. Okay, try now. Actually, that's probably your first one. Hold on. It's already like triggered you as this. Okay, here we go. There it is. All right, it'll work properly next time. It'll work properly next time. All right. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. That is me creating that in a sound program. So I just actually playing the notes on an instrument, right? So that's It pretty much is a xylophone doing those pitches, so it was kind of easy to figure out. Anyway, that was fun. You're unpacking boxes. Oh, hope Wednesday or Thursday for your daughter to come back. Okay, good. Well, we'll hope that continues. Unpacking boxes, realize half the boxes left are books. The other half are textile projects, so you need to find a way to store, organize them. Ah, yeah, good luck. That's the continual curse. I'm having to move all the stuff out of my laundry room, or most of the stuff out of my laundry room to make room so that they can replace the blower tomorrow. And I'm looking at that space going, boy, you know, I should think about like putting something there besides shelves, because the shelves aren't very efficient. I've got some shelves up now, and so there's some stuff on the shelves, but it only takes up like some of the space. And there's bunches of stuff piled on the floor, and it's like, man, I probably could make use of this space better. So I'm thinking about getting one of those like wheeled tool chests. Although those can be kind of expensive. So given that I'm just dropping a crap ton of money on the air conditioning heat pump, I feel a little bit less inclined to spend money on something like a chest of organizing chest, but we'll see. I'll take a look, see how expensive they are. Hey, you're welcome. Thank you for redeeming that, and thank you for hanging around and being a wonderful person. Just about everyone that hangs out here is lovely and wonderful. Just about. I don't know if I should read manga tonight. My voice is clearly like overtaxed from all the singing today. I may need just to do some rest. Thinking of getting a seat-like chest thing so you can shove projects in. Oh yeah. Takes one to know one, yeah. I've got a couple of those, like little ottomans. We've got like 3 ottomans that also you can put stuff in. Which I largely had things like Afghans and stuff like that in them. You got a few carts in your room, tiered storage on wheels as handies. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's kind of what I'm thinking about getting, because it's nice to be able to wheel it out of that space if I need to. But we'll see. I think I need something kind of big and heavy duty, because I've got a bunch of, it's like miscellaneous stuff. It's like the woodblock carving stuff, woodblock carving tools and equipment and stuff like that. But then it's just miscellaneous stuff like bolts and screws and various types of liquids like leather tanning and battery fluid and epoxies and contact rubber cement, and it's just like the random weird stuff. And then lots of just like handyman stuff for fixing up stuff and whatnot. The projects are too big for this. Most of the projects are blankets. Ah. Yeah, these are pretty big. They were like pretty large cubes because they were designed to be not only like to prop up your feet on, so they're tall. They're maybe like 1.5 feet tall, 2 feet tall. But they flip over, and the lid is like a tray underneath, so you could flip it over, and you could theoretically eat on the tray, sort of a thing. Which I don't think I ever used them that way. Maybe have a look at the Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, there's probably someone getting rid of something somewhere. Silly's waving at me. Hello! Hope you're doing well. Get well soon. Hang in there. Gambare.
Hello there.
All right. I should record how long this takes, just to kind of know what we should be expecting here. I think doing this is going to take a couple hours. The pain medications where she thinks I'm in Africa. It's because I've got the skull of a boar on my head. We've just returned from the hunt. We've just returned from the hunt, and I have the slain beast skull on my head. Many wild boars. Yeah, you know what? My voice is kind of shot. I think we may have to forego some manga reading. Oh no, we'll see. I did really want to read Jujutsu Kaisen though. But we'll see. Okay, one more on this one, and one down, 8 to go, or 7 to go. Oop. All right, there we go. Okay, so that one is completely cleaned up. So again, 1 down, 7 to go. Or we are already halfway through, so there were 8 at the moment. Let me update the crochet counter here. So we're on, actually, so 16 done. Now weaving ends, and we're on 9 to 16 done. All right. Hey, Corin. How's it going? Happy weekend. Lazily sweatily. Is it hot out there? It's hot here too. Actually, it's more kind of humid today. Sticky, humid, gross. Reached 100. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm sorry. We haven't gotten that hot here yet. We've had a 90 day, but not 100 yet. Oh, I'm sorry. That's no fun for everyone. Should go down next week. Okay, that's good at least. That is rough. Okay, I did not pull this roux on the toasted almond, so let's go ahead and do that. I did do it on the gray. Oh, I did it on that one. On that one. Okay, so it was just that one. That's weird. It's cold there? Huh. Crazy. Well, corn's down like in Sicily, so that'll do it, I guess. Down deep in the Mediterranean. that's Nightbot. I really need to edit the triggers so that Nightbot and all the bots don't trigger the welcome. Which I could do. Just need to sit down and do it. Did the stream crash? Not that I can tell. Not now. Okay, I'm not seeing any dropped frames or anything, so. Oh, I've been on. No, it's because I had a late start today. I had some music again this evening. So I just got back half hour ago. Yeah. Pentecost. Pentecost was this morning. We had a hymn sing tonight. So just singing, congregational singing, and there was like a potluck afterwards, but I did not stick around for the potluck. What's going on here? That's what happened there? Huh. That's weird. The stitch is like unusually loose. Okay, well. These kind of look like mushroom, you know, like growing on the side of trunks or something. Those like shelf mushrooms or whatever they're called. I mean, they're called fans, but chicken mushroom, is that what these are? The ones that are like if this were the surface of the I don't know. I'm not a mushroom person. Huh, that's weird. I just missed out on like one or two of those apparently. Do 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 do. Okay. Okay, we're half done. So my friend that was looking for the Labubu yesterday. Wait, you go off and finish the project? You don't want to continue it? You decided it's done, so you finish it up. Nice. Perfect. We were like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm finished. Good choice. So the friend yesterday that was looking for Labubu, she had said they had gone down to a store and got told that some reseller had just bought like all the stock. Eye roll, right? Anyway, so apparently, and Amu had mentioned this on Friday or whenever that was, apparently there's a knockoff of the Labubu called Lafufu. And so my friend texts me today a picture of a Lafufu. And they got a Lafufu. So just in case you're curious. So that's the knockoff. Oh, that's too funny. Okay. So at some point this week, I need to do the woodblock prints, or the color blocks of the coach print. I need to print off the sheets that will end up being the color blocks. So we looked at the print yesterday, and it looks like we can maybe try 5 color blocks. We can maybe do 5. We might have to go to 6. So I need to prep some prints. All right, 2 more to go on this one. All right, one more. Well, one more for this one. Every time I say that, it's like, yeah, only 6 more things to go with 8 things on it, times 2. Oh, but 6 times 8 is 48, and 2 ends, so we're at like 100 ends. Hooray! We're under 100. Well, technically we're just over 100. The each one comes with a purple one that I gotta weave in too. So that's like what, 6 times 8, 48 times 2, 96 plus 6, 102. And it's taking about 10 minutes. Okay, so this one's all cleaned up now, including the purple one. Yep. All right. So 6 to go. 1, 2, 3, 6. Yes. So this is probably about an hour's worth of work. I don't think we're going to do this the whole time. Again, I kind of really want to read Jujutsu Kaisen. All right, so let's see. Where's the purple? There's the purple. Okay, I did not do these. So I think I had pulled in all the silver ends, but not necessarily all the toasted almond ends. By that I mean, you can see this better. Once you finish this one, it's up here. I've been pulling it in through this loop to bring it closer so I can pull it through there. So I did not do that for half of these. And mostly for the almond ones. I think I remembered by the time I did the silver. So you can see that one's already done. But that one is not. So I just need to do that too. Okay, so we're good. Okay, let's do this one. Let's do this one, and then maybe we'll read some Jujutsu Kaisen. Does anyone care about Jujutsu Kaisen? Anyone? I mean, I'm excited. Maki's about to face off against Naoya. All right. All right. 1 down, 7 to go. Dangereux. All right, we're halfway through the fans for this aisle. Okay. Oh, let's go this way first. So this tail comes from the initial thread. And I have to, oops. I have to make it go in around one loop, because if I don't, I would just pull it, undo it, basically. So this is a way to avoid like undoing the thread by wrapping it around one. But this end comes from the very end, so I can just have it go through the whole bit without worrying. Because it's not already having gone through that tunnel. So it's a little bit funny, you just gotta keep those two ends straight. But it's pretty clear which one's which. All right, one more for this tile. I think I've got only one meeting tomorrow. It's like an hour and a half. Maybe I can do it from home. And work on these while I'm doing it. Okay, there we go. There's another one. All cleaned up. Let me just go ahead and prep. Hey, Cake Master, how's it going? Let me just prep these so that they're ready to go. You gonna show a picture of your UFO that you just brought back to life? 6 years ago was the last time you worked on it, so you found an old project? That's awesome. You started needle felting? Oh, very cool. What are you making? Or what type of thing are you doing? tree. Ooh. Are you making any particular kind of tree, or a tree for something, some project, or it's just a tree? It's just a tree isn't quite right, but all right, that takes care of all that. Or a turtle, could be either one. Tree or turtle. It's green. You haven't decided you're making a square, okay. Hey, you know, like a round green thing with a brown square cylindrical object on it certainly could be either a tree or the start of a turtle, so. Good luck. Did you have any particular goal in mind when you were picking up felting, or was it just something that you thought would be fun to try? So far, I have avoided felting. Actually, you know what? Let me groom the rest of these to make sure they're all ready to go. That way I can just focus on weaving ends. A new hobby? All right. Very nice. Well, good luck. I was going to say, if you have any pictures you'd like to share, feel free to put them in Discord or drop a link or whatever. Always fun to take a look at project pictures. One more here. Oh, I always got a rendition of Bloody Tears, you know? Oh, oh, oh. Dun, 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 do, do, do. Okay, so 2. Boy, I didn't figure this out for a lot of these, did I? Okay, 2 more to check. That one's good. Okay, so I had figured out for this one. Yep. Yep. Okay, so those are good to go. Where's the did I already trim the purple on this one? No. I was gonna say I don't think I had trimmed the purple in advance on any of these. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da. Okay, I did it. Whoa. Alright, so that's good. You pricked yourself? Oh no. That does seem to be a danger with felting. See, at least with like, you know, this is a plastic needle. Hooks. You know, nothing really sharp. That's good. No blood? Okay, that's good. No blood yet. Be careful. If you squeeze it, like a drop will come out and then like get on your felt. You squeeze nothing. Okay. All right, so we've got 5 of these to go. So we did 3 of them. We've got 5 of these left to weave in the ends. So we've got 13 done. No, 11 done. So 11 are cleaned up, ready to go on to the next round. Thank goodness. Looking forward to it. These are ready to go. I had to do some prep work to make sure they were ready to go, but I think we can just focus on the ends. 5 left? 1, 2. Okay, 5. 5 times 8. Oh yeah, no, we've got 5 now, it's fewer. So 5 times 8, 40 times 2, 80. 80 ends left to weave in. So we weaved in 60 odd ends or so. In fact, there you go. We weaved in those ends. So we'll get to these at some point. Either that or I'll get to them tomorrow during that meeting. And if luck is good to me, we'll finish it off. Okay. Let's go ahead and read Jujutsu Kaisen. My voice is feeling a little bit better. Oh. Okay. Batsu? No, it's with Ashi. Oh, this Batsu. Oh, epilogue. Okay. So that's why it's a shorter chapter. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and just read 151. Maki v. Naoya with Jujutsu Kaisen now Okay. Writing and reading. Let's switch over to manga. I think tomorrow's meeting starts at 3 and it goes to 4:30. I don't know how, I don't know why or how, but I've been cursed with all these late meetings lately. I don't know how I avoided them all these years, but we've just had these string of meetings that are like, let's start at 4. Like, no, I'm done with work by 4. Please stop. Oh, we're there on Tuesday. Okay, I thought next week it was Monday, but we're there on Tuesday. Okay. Oh, and Thursday of next week is holiday. It's Juneteenth. Okay. Oh, we're in an ad break. All right, well, we'll pause the music. Okay. Oh, overlay is not correct. Hold on. This is JJK, volume 17, chapter 151. Okay. All right. All right, here we go. All right, let's read chapter 151 of Jujutsu Kaisen. This is part 4, Shi of Ashi o Fukumu. So again, watch the first chapter of the, or this first part of this thing. Basically being prepared in advance, that sort of a thing. Maki has become whole and is laying waste to the Zenin family's grounds, the building and all that stuff, and the people. And Naoya has finally appeared. So that appears to be where we are, except this appears to be a flashback. Maybe this is Tiny Yaoya or something, or Naoya. Let's see. Yeah. Ore wa tensai nan yatte. Yeah, this is Naoya. As for me, a genius I am, or maybe like they say I'm a genius, or I hear I'm a genius, or just I am a genius. Mina itoru to-chan no tsugi no toshu wa ore yatte. Everyone is saying, father's next head of family. As for that, it's me. So everyone is saying that I'm the next head of the family, like after father, I guess. Zenin ken ni wa ochikobore ga iru. Ochikobore ga iru nyate. As for in the Zenin family, a fallen... Okay, I'm not sure what this is. Ochikobo. Ochikobo. Hey, Tutake, how's it going? This has got the meaning of like someone that's like falling behind, or a student who can't keep up. So as for in the Zenin family, I guess like there's someone, I guess maybe that's falling behind, someone that's like a leftovers, odds and ends, they say, or so I hear. Otoko no kuse ni 男のくせに呪力が1ミリもないんやって。Even though a man, so even though this person is a man, cursed energy, cursed strength, even 1 milliliter not existing, so I hear. Donna shobo kureta hito nan yaro? So what sort of a shobo person is it, I wonder?
Ha 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 ha.
Shobo. Shoboku. Okay, so shoboi is like shabby, dull, gloomy. Oh no, okay, so shobokureta or shobokureru is to be dispirited, dejected, disheartened. Okay, so what sort of a disheartened, dispirited person is it, I wonder? Donna mijime na kao shiton no yaro. What sort of a shameful, disgraced face doing, I wonder? Mijime. Yeah, miserable, wretched, happy, unsaid. Fallen like from status? I guess. I mean, it's just... Ochi koboreru says to leave something behind, to fall short, to drop out. So that works. Or it also could mean someone that can't keep up. Okay, so what sort of a shameful, miserable, wretched face doing, I wonder? So presumably, again, this is like little Naoya. And, okay, so it's Toji. It's Toji that he heard about, I guess. And so there he is. Now remember, the whole comparison here was saying that Mai is not, or Maki is not Toji. Okay. Omae wa, as for you, okay, so we're back in the present. This is Naoya fighting Maki. We see him counting, presumably him counting off. Okay, and then grabbing her arm, right? You can see that. So as for you, okay, so he does this whole animation technique thing. Kicks her. Oh. All right, that does not look good for Maki. And then, so that was happening here at the top. And then at the bottom we have, this is post kick. I guess, like, right. Dum, dum, dum. All right. Za. Go. Okay, so this is her, like, still falling and he's moving. Omae wa. As for you. So you. Dokon. All right, so far he seems to be, Toji-kun yanai. So Toji-kun not. So you are not Toji-kun. All right, there's the counting again. Zako no tsumi wa tsuyosa o shiran koto. Zako no tsumi wa tsuyosa o shiran koto. So, as for the sin of small fry, Small fry are the like Zako, are the unimportant people, the peons. As for the sin or the crime of those people, I guess, it's the event of not being familiar with strength. It's that they don't know strength. They're not familiar with strength. 誰も当時君を理解してへんかった。Nobody told you kun I guess nobody understood Toji. Nobody, Toji-kun, doing understanding, it was that way. Or that's the negative, I guess, not doing understanding. Tabun Satoru-kun o nozoite. Except probably Satoru-kun, so Gojo. So again, nobody understood Toji except maybe Satoru. Goo, goo, goo. You have a really effed up description of filler. Okay, so she's like gone, but this is like swept up. Omaya nai. You not existing, or not you. Omaya denai. It's not you. So this is still Naoya. Go, go, go. Okay, so he's grabbing her, chucking her around. Boom! Tossing her against a rock. Achigawa ni tatsun wa. That side, towards that side, as for standing. As for standing on that side or with that side, and we see Toji and Gojo. So presumably this is still Naoya thinking or talking. Boga. Zan. Or is it Zari? No, it's Zan. Gon. Oreya. Oh, it's me. So as for standing on that, on their side, like it's me, like I'm on their side. So Naoya thinks he's aligned with them. Gyuan. Zuza. Mazuina. Mazuina. This is no good, isn't it? That's putting it lightly. So that's Maki thinking this. Fura. All right. We're finally maybe going to get something from Maki. Tolsha juho wa. Tolsha juho wa. Kado ni. Butsuri hosoku ya. Kido o mushi shita. Ugoki wa tsukurenai. Okay, so as for the sorcery method of like throwing Tolsha, a throwing shot, projection. Okay, so as for the projection, like cursed method, which is what Naoya is using. Oh boy, Kadoni. Excessive physics laws and like trajectories, doing ignorance of, as for movements not able to make. Okay, so the projection sorcery method, it's not able to make movements that ignore the trajectories and like laws of physics excessively. Okay. 同じく速度も、術式発動時の加速度には上限がある。Okay, so at the same time, even speed, or even the same speed of the technique activation times, I guess, like, as for the increasing speed of that, an upper limit exists.
Hello there.
So an upper limit exists to the increase of speed. Is that like acceleration? Kasoku? Yeah. So as for to the acceleration, a limit exists. A limit exists to the acceleration of the time for technique activation, I guess, at the same speed or something. Okay. Conversely, 逆に絶えず術式を重ねれば重ねるほど出せる速度は上がっていく。Let's say, so conversely, like non-severing, 絶えず, like non-stopping? No, constantly. Constant techniques. 重ねれば. If piling up to the extent that they're piling up, that's what kasaneru means there, right? Yeah, adding up, piling up. So conversely, or contrary to expectations, piling up constantly techniques to the extent that they're piling up, able to put out speed. As for that, it goes and increases. Okay, so the speed of the output increases to the extent that you're able to pile up the constant techniques. Okay, I guess that's maybe Naoya. もう止まらん. So this is back to Naoya. No longer will stop. I'm not going to stop anymore. あの時みたいなhema wa sen. Like that time, as for hema will not do. Hema, is that like pause? Yeah, blunder, gaffe. So I'm not going to make a gaffe, a blunder like that time. And he's thinking back, I think, to when he was fighting with Chosen and the blood was coming out and all that stuff. Okay. All right. Chikara wa omosa to hayasa. As for strength, it's like weight, heaviness, and speed. So we get this. Okay. 最高速度でぶち抜いたる. Okay, so this is to like strike through. Strike through at highest speed, or with the greatest speed will strike through. So again, this is Naoya thinking this, like that's what he's going to do to Maki. Zun, zun, pan. Okay, so that's a clap. So he's like, I guess maybe like running around her, like piling up these things, going faster and faster. I think that's what this is implying. And then he's going to like, just like bulldoze. We get a pun. Okay. Shiranu igata. Shiranu igata. This is like not knowing or unknowing or maybe ignorant fire style, fire mode. Igata is not going to be a word. That's an unusual reading for that anyway. Shira nu. Oh, okay. Shira nui. Shira nui means phosphorescent light. Oh, okay. This is actually a thing. Shira nui is a style of grand champion's ring entering ceremony. This is a sumo thing. But that's what the kanji mean. So that's why she's kind of crouched down in this style. If you ever watch sumo, right, they'll do the hand clapping thing. So that's kind of what we got there. Notice how, again, she kind of looks like Toji there. All right, what do we have here? Mae no inochi to hikikae ni eta juryoku kara dakkyaku shita hagane no niku tai. Okay, so Mae's life, with Mae's life, exchanging received cursed energy from that. Dakkyaku. Ridding oneself of. Okay. A body of steel. A flesh body of steel that has rid itself from cursed energy received in exchange with the life of Mai. So this is talking about Maki. Maki got, I guess, a body of steel that has freed itself, has grown out of, has rid itself of cursed energy, having received in exchange with the life of Mai. Shikashi, however, Ogi Sende no Fusho Shiketsu. However, the Ogi battle with Ogi, which was the one guy, the something loss of blood. Hey, Bayako, how's it going? Sure. Oh, the injuries. The injuries and loss of blood from the battle with Ogi. Hei Tono Rensen. And then the consecutive battles with the Hei. Those were the people from the last chapter. Sudeni Aon Soku wo koete uru Naoya ni taishi Choki-san wa furi to Maki wa handan shita. Okay, so already too late. Aon Soku. That's the speed of sound. Yeah, subsonic speed exceeding Naoya, doing against Choki-sen. As for a long time battle? Oh, as for a long battle. Ah, okay. Yeah, a protracted contest, a protracted war. So as for a protracted battle, war against Naoya, who was exceeding already too late the subsonic sound. So yeah, he has sped up that much. Furito, it being furi, meaning like there's no logic to it. A disadvantage, unfavorable. As for that, it's unfavorable. As for Maki, she did that determination. So she decided that. Because of all this. Okay. Mako shobu chuwake kai. Is this Naoya? So like a head-on match doing? Is that the reason? Is that what's going on? Mako. Yeah, directly opposite, right in front. Middle of the forehead. Mako shobu. Shobu meaning game, match, contest. Like, is that what's going on here? Presumably because of the stance here. Daite yaru yo. Daite yaru yo. Daku is to embrace, to hug. So we'll do the favor of embracing. Like, I will embrace you. Okay. Boom. Is that supposed to be Naoya? Okay, there's Maki. Shiranui is also type of orange. Oh, that's funny. Pun. Clap. Or smack. Okay. Tolsha juho hatsudo chu no tenobira ni fureta mono mo. All right. There's something that happens here. So even things that are touched by the palm of the projection sorcery art method while being activated. So even things that are touched are also things that are touched during the activation of the projection activation or whatever. Shippai sureba, if do failure, ippyo freeze suru. If do failure, 1 second freeze does. So it'll freeze for 1 second. Oh, I missed this. I'm sorry. If that happens, however I pronounce this, what? Ichi no nijuyon. Pyode. For 1/24th of a second, ugoki o tsukuraneba narazu. Must make movements at 1/24th of a second. Must make movements at 1/24th of a second. And then again, like, and if do failure, then it's a 1 second freeze. Okay, so he touched her, so that presumably means moving at the 1/24 second or whatever, and not, or, no. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Gyo. He's zooming around. Shippatsu sureba ippyo. If do failure, 1 second. Naoya wa izen top speed o iji shitteru. As for Naoya, izen, still. As for Naoya, still, I guess, moving at top speed. Iji suru. Yeah, he's preserving top speed. He's preserving doing top speed. Abara kudakete demo ore no kougeki o ukete ugoki o tomeru tsumori yatta n yaro? Abara. Abara. Okay. Even if breaking the ribs, even if crushing the ribs, my attack, receiving the movements, and stopping intent, it was right. Okay, yeah. So you were intending to stop my and take my movements, take the blunt of my movement or whatever of my attack, even if it crushed your ribs, right? Sonna mie no sasoi ni noru kai. That's sort of a mie. Obvious, transparent bait, sasoi, like invitation. Norukai, like how would I fall for that? There's a different meaning for noru that probably fits there. Yeah, so invitation saso means to invite, to tempt, and noru, to get on board. Would I get on board with such a thing? Partake in, participate. Yeah, I guess it's more like that. And this is like a rhetorical question, right? Like, would I, Or like, why would I participate in such obvious bait like that? Yappa omae wa nisemon ya. As thought, as for you, fake thing are. So as I thought, you're fake. Hey, Ebony, how's it going? As I thought, you're fake. Nisemono. Okay, so he's coming up behind her, and suddenly there's a fist in his face. 24 kai daro. It's 24 times, right? Or 24... Yeah, 24 times, right? Jiji mo omae mo hayai dake ja ne iwakan ga atta. Okay, so she says Gigi mo, even Gigi, but this is Naobito. So even Naobito and even you're not just fast. A creepy feeling exists. A strange feeling exists. Iwakan. Yeah, an uncomfortable feeling, a sense of discomfort, something feeling out of a place. So it's not just that you're fast, there's some sort of feeling that's off. Ippyo ni 24回動きを刻んでた. In 1 second, 24 times movements carved out. Can kizamu mean something else there? Yeah, to tick away. So you tick away time, record the passing of movements 24 times in 1 second. この体になってようやく見えたよ. Becoming this body, it's the manner of well being able to see it. So like I can see it well now, having become in this body. この you. Okay, so somehow she, with her body now, she's able to see what's actually going on where she couldn't before. And this is allowing her to actually be ready here with a counter. Nisemo gon. Okay. So he's trying to call her a fake thing, an imposter. Again, he gets interrupted by having his face slammed into the ground. Oh. She made quite the impression there. Wow. Warui. Mou ikai itte kure. Sorry. Do the favor of saying it one more time. Wow. That's the end of the chapter. That was the end of the chapter. Yeah, I have no idea how that's filler, but whatever. I guess people take different stories differently. That was 151. That was 151. 152 will be next. We're not going to read it now, but you can see it is Batsu. It's an epilogue. So this is actually a really short chapter. But we will look at that chapter next time, and we'll see what the epilogue to the story is next time. All right. All right. Yeah, sorry, Cake Master. If you're still around, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't have time to engage when I don't understand what you're saying. All right. Because then I need to go back and cut all that crap out of the video, and I don't have time for that. So I'm sorry. Volume 3, Chapter 6, Part 1. What time is it? Okay, it's 8:11. This is perfect. This is normally when we start Galaxy Express. This is Galaxy Express 9 Eternal, Volume 3, Chapter 6? Did I say? Yeah, Chapter 6. Okay, Chapter 6 is going to be 32 pages, so we need to go like 16 pages. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. All right, we're going to try to pause a little past the halfway point because the chapter is going to be kind of long after that. Oh, let's see. Okay, I've got the chapter up. Oh, JJK, la. Start recording. What am I forgetting? I can change the stream info. New planet with Galaxy Express 9 Eternal. Now. All right, everyone ready for some trains? Some trains, planes, and automobiles? Oh, that's right. This is going to be color. Okay, let's look at the title here real quick. Kurumi is walnut. Kurumi is walnut. Oh, Nutcracker. This is a Nutcracker doll. Okay. Hey, Wayako, how's it going? Kurumi wari ningyo. That's gonna be the title of the chapter. Strangely, it's like walnut cracker. For some reason, the English went with Planet Chestnut Night. Planet Chestnut Night. I mean, first of all, chestnuts are kuri, right? Not kurumi. And a knight would be kishi, and there's no kishi in the title. I don't know why they went with that title. I mean, you look at the planet; it's a giant walnut. Okay, well, anyway, all right, let's read this. All right. What is that? Oh, coal. Kolsei? Oh, fixed star. Kolsei ya wakusei no kozo. Structure. Daisho o towazu uchu kukan de wa igai ni moroi, brittle, fragile. Moroku Dedicato na mono da. All right, let's just get to reading the actual chapter. Here we go. Let's do it. Okay, let's read chapter 6 of volume 3 of Galaxy Express 39 Eternal. We'll see the title here on the next page. We can see the first few pages are going to be in color. And we're starting here with some basic stuff. So let's just get to it and see what we got. 恒星や惑星の構造は大小を問わず、宇宙空間では意外にもろくデリケートなものだ。Okay, so as for the construction of planets and fixed stars, without asking big or small, so like regardless of whether they're big or small, as for being in space, unexpectedly fragile, delicate things. Okay, so again, I guess we're getting like called out two different types of planets here, right? Planets and fixed stars. Meaning this is, I guess, a way to differentiate stars versus planets, meteorites, that sort of a thing. But anyway, as for the construction of those types of things, without worrying about whether they're big or small, they are unexpectedly fragile and delicate things in the universe. 20世紀末までの地球人もそのことには気づいなかった。Okay, so until the end of the 20th century's Earthlings, even the Earthlings at the end of the 20th century, or up until the end of the 20th century, as for to those sorts of things, or as to those things, meaning the fragility, they didn't notice. They didn't notice the moroku dedicato aspects. その事実を知って立然としたのはずっと後の時代になってからである。Okay, so as for the ones that did Ritsuzen, oh, wait, terrified, horrified. Okay, that's not the word I was expecting. As for the ones that were terrified or horrified at knowing that reality, that truth, so as for the ones that were horrified or terrified at learning or knowing, becoming familiar with that truth, that reality of this, very much later generations becoming after that. Okay, so it was only in later generations, very much later generations, that ones became familiar with that horrific truth. Okay. Well. どうしたの, Kanon-san? What's wrong, Ms. Cannon? What's wrong? And we're seeing full. はい。アンドロメダの銀河鉄道管理局が次の駅には停車しない方が安全だと。Okay, so yes, or indeed, Andromeda's Galaxy Railway Administration Office asked for to the next station, train stopping, not doing direction, safety it is. And it told here, meaning is, I guess, like what they said. So the Andromeda office, administrative office, basically appears to have said that it would be safer, the direction of safety, to not stop at the next station. And for some reason, we're getting a note on NASA down here. What was this? Okay, Kyoiroku Cooperation Uchuka. I'm not sure why that's there. It's not, doesn't appear to be a note on anything. All right, I'm not going to bother with that. Okay, safer to not stop at the next station. So we go from that into the splash page for the chapter. Very nice coloring here. And the title of the chapter for chapter 6 is Kurumi Wari Ningen. Kurumi Wari Ningen. So kurumi is a walnut, and wari would mean to split or to break open, split. So walnut splitting doll, i.e. a nutcracker. And boy, doesn't that planet look kind of like a walnut? All right. So now to be really, I don't know why, but the English, the very rare English translation, decided to call this chapter Planet Chestnut Night. Night as in like K-N-I-G-H-T. But whatever. Okay. I guess we'll see. Maybe the nutcracker looks like a knight. Spoilers. Tsugi no wakusei te. So the next planet, talking about that, question mark? Wakusei. Kurumi Naito. Okay, so the next planet is Walnut Night. And we get Naito. Given the way that Naito is spelled, it could theoretically be either the English N-I-G-H-T or K-N-I-G-H-T. But since we know that this is going to be about a nutcracker, it probably is K-N-I-G-H-T. Anyway, so the name of the planet is that. Ya, nante katachi no hoshi da. Okay, wow, what a shape of the planet. Tashikani nandaka kurumi ni niteru yo. Somehow to a walnut is resembling. So somehow it does look like a walnut. Indeed, it does. Demo, 膨らんだ赤道に沿って影の夜の部分で輝いている光の列は何だろう? Okay, so he's saying, but, so it does look like a walnut, but that Fukuranda. Oh, the expanded or swelled out equator, like lining up. Like I guess the lined up, swelled out part of the equator. Is that what solte means there? Oh, no, to warp. To be warped or curved. So the warping at the equator that's swelled up or expanding, and the shadows, the nights, the evenings parts, so the parts that dark, a shining, sparkling light line, aretsu? Yeah. A sequence of lights shining. What is it, I wonder? Okay, so he says again, it does look like a walnut, but he notes that thing, and then these strange shining bits that are even like sparkling or shining in the yoru no bubun. He initially says kage, shadow, but then corrects himself and says yoru, the nighttime. Okay, so the train is coming in. We already zoomed out to see all that. All right, this is the last color page. Color, unfortunately, does not last long. All right, so we're going to get 3 tall panels here. Well, no, close. And it's kind of our classic introduction. 次の停車駅は Kurumi Naito. As to the next train stopping station, it is Walnut Night. 停車時間は1分と30秒であります。です。はい。That's a bit unusual. Anyway, as to the train stopping time, it's 1 minute and 30 seconds. That's what it is indeed. 1分30 秒 1 minute and 30 seconds? どうしても Tomaranai to ikenai no shasho-san? In any case, must stop, Mr. Conductor. So this is a double negative. If don't stop, will it not go? So do you have to stop? Do we have to stop, Mr. Conductor? Doshitemo, which I think, again, is just like, however we do. In other words, by all means, must we stop? はい。何でもとっても重要と言いますか？今言いますか？偉いと言いますか? Zoom in a little bit to see this better. So yes, like we do have to stop. 何でも. So something very important saying? と言いますか? Saying question mark? Erai. Erai is like grand, magnificent. Saying? Oh no, this is a ka, or. So something very important they're saying, question mark, or something very grand or impressive saying, or that. Eki ga wakarimasen kedo. No, that's not eki, that's not shaku. This is explanation. Oh, what am I looking for? Hey, Alpaca, how's it going? It's good to see you. Hope you've been well. Oh, wake. Oh, of course. Wake ga wakarimasen kedo. So the reason, not understanding. I don't understand the reason, but hitori onose shinakereba naranai no dato. So I don't understand the reason, but one person must let ride is what they say. Okay. Hitori onose shinakereba naranai no dato. Yeah, it's like one person that like must embark, I guess. Oh. All right, so now no more color. Busy? Hey, yeah, no problem. Hope it's going well. Even if it's all busy. Who is this? Is this possibly Tetsuro? Okay. Naze zanmyaku ni sotte hikari no retsu ga kaza no you ni naranderu naranderu daro na. Okay, so like, what is it? Or somehow, I guess, well, there's the sotte again. Oh, parallel to here, running alongside. Oh, okay, so that's probably what this sotte was. Yeah, this is running alongside the equator, not bulging or being warped. But Fukuranda there was expanding out. So expanding out, but running along with the equator. Okay, so that was the nisote. So same phrase here. Anyway, so some sort of running along like a mountain range, a line of lights, a string of lights, a pattern of lights running along a mountain range like that, or in the manner of volcanoes lining up, I wonder. So he's talking about this. Kind of looks like a mountain range. He's trying to figure out what it is. Nanka kimi warui hoshi da yo na mikunyo. somehow it's a creepy feeling planet, you know, Mikun? 醸造の大気はこれといって異常はない。雲も普通だ。Oh, there's our manga progress. I need to update that. Anyway. As for the upper layer of the atmosphere, I guess like talking about this thing or with this thing, as for abnormal, not existing. So nothing abnormal in the upper layer of the atmosphere. Even the clouds are normal. All right. And ここもまた平和そのものだけどな. So it's like, huh, this place also, again, peace itself, it is, isn't it? He's like, again, this is the kiddo, meaning like takedo. It's contrary to his expectations, right? This place is like peace itself. Eki ga mieta. The station is visible, so I can see the station. Okay. Coming in. I love this stuff, man. Okay, that's the train braking there. Kurumi Naito. So again, Walnut Night. Isoide kudasai. So hurry, please hurry. Teisha jikan wa 1分30秒です. After the train stopping time, it's 1 minute 30 seconds. So Shasho's out there trying to hurry along whoever's supposed to be getting on or delivering. So he's saying, Isoide kudasai. Please hurry. Oh. 全出力発車をいたします。乗客の皆様ご注意を. Okay, so all like power output to the departure will do. Okay, yeah, so this is the train speaking, right? Katakana will do like all power output for the departure. Caution for all customers, all riders, all passengers. Passengers, everybody, go chewy. Caution. Warning. Be careful. Okay. なんとまたきなく慌ただしい。Okay, なんとまたきらなく慌ただしい。Okay, awatadashi is hurried, confused, flurried, busy, that sort of a thing. Kinaku. Omata. Okay, somehow again. Oh, Setsunaku? Okay, so that's setsunaku, setsunai. So like somehow again, like a heart-rending, a painful hurriedness, busyness. Nanto mata. Setsunaku awatadashi. Konna no wa hajimete da ne, Meitoru. As for this sort of thing, it's the first time, isn't it, Meitoru? Okay, yeah, so he's saying like, wow, this is like being really oppressively, painfully hurried, busy, confused, flurried. This sort of a thing, first time, Meitoru. Like, this is the first time I've seen this. Dot, dot, dot. Kono hoshi ga nande kiken nandaro? This planet, why danger it is, I wonder. So I wonder why this planet's dangerous. Eki ga wakaranai kedo. The station, not under, no, wake. Wake ga wakaranai kedo. The reason, not understanding. So I don't understand the reason why this place is dangerous. Go. 39は全出力で走っているね. As for the 39, with all output, with all strength, is running, isn't it? So the 39 is operating at full strength, isn't it? もう大気圏を抜けたよ. Already the atmosphere have pulled through. We've already gotten through the atmosphere. Dot, dot. Wow. Is that koho kara wa? Koho from the backwards direction? Yeah, in the rear. Koho. So, wow. As for from the rear, in the back, テクノロジアで作られた予備の機関車までが後押ししている. Is that ato? Oh, it's pushing the rear. Okay, so wow. As for from the rear, on Technologia, the manufactured spare engine cars, even those are doing pushing from the rear. Okay, so remember, you got to look back a number of chapters. These extra trains are apparently always like behind and in front and ready to help give some extra speed. And so he's looking back and there's the extra like engine car back there. That's what he's talking about. So I don't know if it's ato oshi. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ato oshi, pushing, backing, boosting. That sort of a meaning. Okay. That made sense. Sakido no hikari no retsu ga. The pattern, the cue, the line of lights of the equator. Hibiware mitai ni tsunagatte yuku. Like cracking and splitting like that and connecting and going. So teyuku meaning it's like progressing. It's progressing towards connecting like as though it were cracks splitting. That's what those lines are doing. So those lines are now like spreading and connecting. Marude garasu tama ga ware hajimeru mitai ni. As if a glass ball, glass marble, like it's beginning to crack, to split. Okay, well that's... like, where's our counter? So here's those like lines and light. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. One big planet-sized boom. Oh no. Well, that was fast. Is that a waba? What is the sound? I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Anyway, the walnut has split, apparently. Let me get my hand out of the way of the 3-9 there.
Oh, ha, 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 ha.
We're not even halfway through the chapter, and the planet's already blowing up. Oh! Oh no! Okay. Alright. Go, go, go. Alright, so there's the 3-9. Wow. Check that out. That is quite the image. Okay. So impressive of an explosion. It's in English. Zwaum. Ah! Kurumi Naito ga Sakido kara. Oh! Walnut Knight from the equator. Kudaketa. Crushed. Pulverized. Kurumi Naito ga kudaketa. Walnut Knight crushed. Pulverized. Okay. Well, technically, I think that's the halfway point of the chapter. I think that is technically the halfway point of the chapter. We're going to read 3 more pages because the remainder of the chapter is, of course, very heavy in dialogue. So in order to make the next session where we finish off the chapter not well over an hour, we're going to read a few more pages to balance out the time. So this was, we don't see this because when they published the book in this format, they got rid of the subtitles or the, these subsections. So it kind of looks like it all continues, but I think that was the natural break point for the original publication. Anyway, this is all still considered to be part of chapter 6. Wakusei no kouzou wa omotta yori moroku delicate na mono yo, Tetsuro. As for the construction of the planet, or as for the construction of planets, more than thought, delicate or fragile, brittle, and delicate things, Tetsuro. So these are the 2 words that we saw at the very beginning of this chapter in the scroll descriptor, right? That things were moroku dedicato, brittle, fragile, and delicate things. So I think this is supposed to be a generic statement about the construction of planets. Hoshi ga marude hotoru no wa mitai ni. The planet as if it's like the ring of fireflies. Now, I guess he's referring to the first planet that they visited that blew up, which was Hotaru no Wa, the ring of fireflies. Braito Fire, or whatever it was. But this could be because every time we saw that, we got the special katakana that gave it that name, Braito Ringu, or whatever. We're not seeing that here. So this could be a generic statement about it looks like a ring of fireflies rather than it looks like Braito Ringu. I don't know. Make your own decision there. It's not critical. Oh no. Hoshi no hito tachi wa. As for the people of that planet, meaning this planet, what happened to those people is what he's saying. As for them, nanimo shirasarezu ishun de shinda wa. Without knowing anything, in an instant died. So they died instantaneously without knowing anything. Wow. 死んだ。みんなが39から警告は died. Everyone? From the 39 as for a warning? Question mark? Meaning like, why didn't the 39 warn anyone? はい。警告はちゃんと. Oh, no, that's 車掌. はい。警告はちゃんと. So indeed, as for warning, proper. Okay, so it sounds like the conductor did do, he's saying that they did some sort of, oh, sorry, this is K-hole, which is also still like a warning message. And chanto would mean properly done, is the implication, that they did properly do a warning message. Dashimashita, demo, okay, so sent out, implying the K-hole. So they sent out a K-hole, but demo, kuruminai to seifu no jouhou kyoku wa arienai jodan da to toriatte kuremasen deshita. Okay, so they did put out a warning, but Walnut Knight government's information office, as for the information office of the government of Walnut Knight, Arianai, like impossibly, it's a joke, I guess, received it as. Arianai. There's some subtlety. Yeah, it's impossible, unlikely. An impossible, unlikely joke, that it being toriate. Oh, being received as, wouldn't it be? Wouldn't it be received as like an impossible joke? I guess that's what they said. Yeah, as for the information office of the government, it was, will it not be received as an impossible joke? Well, probably true. Demo, notta hito mo iru no ni. However, riding people also existing, even though there were passengers. Irun da yone oze. Existing, they are, aren't they? Many? Okay, so however, even though passengers, riding people, even though they existed, they exist, don't they? Many people? Oh, he's saying like, but surely we got some passengers, right? Dot, dot, dot. Sanmei sama desu. So it was 3 people. Tata sanin? Just 3 people? Okay, so there are fireballs again headed their way, I guess. This is where we're going to pause. We will pause here. And we will see what happens with the rest of this chapter. Maybe we'll find out who those 3 people are. Maybe we will see what this was all about, why the planet blew up. Who knows? Who knows with this story? We'll find out next time. All right. All right. That wasn't too bad. That was easier than Jujutsu Kaisen, which is unusual. Well, maybe it's not unusual. Oh, there's a old project that Dywick was working on. This is nice. What did you say this was, Dywick? It was way back. Oh, UFO. This is what unfinished object.
Hello there.
6 years the last time you worked on it. Very nice though. Perfect. Go ahead and finish that one off. No problem. The real question is, do you still have the yarn? Do you still have the yarn? All right. I don't see Karen. I wonder where Karen has been. Hope she's okay. She vanished for a bit and then came back. Anyway. All right. Well, that does it for us for today. Trying to think about like what this week is going to look like. The week should be mostly normal except for Wednesday. I think Wednesday's no stream day because I got sucked into a work dinner. Like a formal work dinner. So probably no stream on Wednesday, and Thursday will be short. I've got music practice. Otherwise, everything should be normal, I think. Tomorrow we might start a little late, or I might start like in the middle of a meeting. So if I'm like just weaving in ends, that won't be a big deal. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. That's going to do it for us for today. What? There are no channels. Oh, yeah. All right. We're done. We're done for the day. Let's go raid the Mexican runner. Mexican runner doing reruns of the NES Mania where he beat like 700, all the NES games, all 720 or however many it ended up being. The number moved. It started out like 709, and I think it ended up around like 714 as they discovered other official games. Anyway, all right, let's go. If you got a raid capability, grab a raid message. But it's reruns, so it's gonna be a pretty quiet and chill channel. So have a great start to your week, everyone. When you see me, I will be $16,000 poorer. So cry for me. I appreciate your thoughts and best wishes. So have a good one. Stay safe, stay well, stay high.